So we're going to go through a couple of different examples, right? And so the first thing I just want you to think about is how simple it is that we're literally starting from a screenshot. So let's just imagine maybe we work on somebody that maybe you're familiar with this person, maybe you know them. So let me get it started here. Yeah, let's see if we can find somebody who we know them, maybe we might recognize them, and we'll start there, and then we'll move on to a couple of other things here. So anybody recognize that guy? I think he's here. I hope he's here. Hi, Kwan. So imagine, right? I'm scrolling through. I'm like, hey, I want to turn Kwan into a lead for my business. So I literally grab just the basic screenshot. I don't need the whole thing, right? Just that tiny little bit. I drop that in, and it creates this incredible contact with his enhanced info. I have all this information about him, his personality, he's enthusiastic, he's adaptable. And then I get that sales plan instantly created. So I literally went from like finding someone on Facebook, whether it's somebody I know, somebody random, somebody in a group, however I met them, and I am able to go instantaneously from that single screenshot to knowing a whole bunch of information about them, maybe information I didn't even know if I even kind of knew that person, and then to get a customized sales plan specifically for that person. So this is amazing no matter what kind of person that you're working on. But I want to highlight a couple of use cases and a couple of specific things that I think are even more powerful and really tap into areas that I know I have struggled significantly with in the past. I know that I've seen others do the same. So the first is maybe what I'm thinking about here, right, is I'm reaching out to a leader, right? I'm reaching out to somebody who I consider to be maybe more influential. It's a big fish. It's somebody who I really want to make sure that I put the best foot forward. So let's look at an example of what that might look like. And so I wanted to do one on desktop, right? Because it works on both desktop and on mobile. So here's the desktop version of it. And so I'm going to grab this guy, Dan McCormick. So Dan is somebody who I really admire. He just wrote a new book. He is like a legend in the personal development space. And so I'm going to grab a screenshot of his profile, and I'm going to go and drop this in because I really want to make sure that I know everything about Dan, that I put my best foot forward. And so I do that. Look, I got Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. I got all of his, background of his job and his interests. I've got the personality analysis for him so that I can really make sure that I adapt my outreach in the way that is going to help me to be the most successful. So I've got all of this great stuff here. And of course, I have an amazing customized sales plan. So now I'm going to go over to Nav, and I am going to ask Nav to help me to take all of this rich data that it just pulled for me from that one single screenshot and ask it to help me. How do I do this the best way, right? Dan is a big influencer in the personal development space. How should I tailor my approach? Because, and I encourage you to do this, right? I'm nervous to reach out to him, right? If you're nervous, if there's context, share that with your Nav. It's going to help you so much to be able to tell Nav exactly how to evolve it. And look at how perfect this is, right? When reaching out to Dan, focus on building a genuine connection by acknowledging his influence in the personal development space. Start with a friendly message, expressing your admiration for his work and sharing how it's impacted you. Ask open-ended questions to understand his journey better, and look for common interests to establish rapport. Remember, the goal is to create meaningful relationship rather than just a business opportunity. Be authentic and confident in your approach. Like, that couldn't be better, right? And that's exactly what I would want to do, but I would need the reminder to be confident, right? And I would probably really benefit from that encouragement to actually share what his work has meant to me as an opener, right? If you were somebody who was of influence and someone sent you a message like that, would you give me a yes if you would respond to that kind of a message versus like a spammy sales pitch, right? Okay, good. Thank goodness. I agree. So this is such powerful stuff. So whether it's somebody who's like on your chicken list, right? Somebody who you have dreamed of reaching out to for years, but you've been too nervous, whether it's somebody who you know and you need some help with how to customize your outreach, maybe like our example with Kawan, or maybe it's somebody and it's like, man, I really don't have very much information about this person at all. So I wanted to give you an example of just how amazing this thing is, even when there's like literally no information. So this is an example. This guy, Thomas, is somebody who I used to work with in a previous company called Rackspace. And I looked him up because I was like, Thomas is like never on Facebook. There's going to be nothing there. And of course, there wasn't. There's like literally no, there's a picture in his name, basically. So I grabbed his profile, I dropped it in here from my mobile phone, and look at everything I get, right? I get like every company he's ever been with. I get all of this information about his history. I get his job title. I get his background. He went to UT. He has a marketing background. All of this amazing info. I get his personality so that I am able to do that. And that is absolutely spot on. I'm a finance guy. He and I worked in finance together. He is very reserved, observant, accurate. That's totally his style. And so I get this incredible outreach strategy. So, Thomas is somebody who I think could really benefit, but he's not like he's a finance dork like me. He's not like your typical network marketer. So I don't know quite how I should reach out to him in a way that I think is going to work the best. And so what am I going to do? Of course, I'm going to go and I'm going to ask Nav, how should I tailor my outreach to Thomas based on all of this amazing stuff you know about him? So it's going to give me the perfect feedback. So to tailor your message for Thomas McElherron, focus on his role as VP of Financial Planning and Analysis. Highlight how your fitness solutions can help manage stress and maintain energy, crucial for his demanding job. Emphasize the convenience and flexibility of your offerings that fit into his busy schedule and show genuine interest in his fitness goals. Like that, again, that's perfect, right? That's not some boilerplate sales approach. That's something that is specifically going into identifying what it is about this person, that how my offering is going to connect to his need. And I have seen this happen over and over and over again. I'm hearing it happen from you all over and over again. And now it's easier than ever, because literally I can go into a Facebook group for dads. I can go into a Facebook group for fitness. I can go into LinkedIn and look through all these professionals, and I can literally just screenshot, drop it into Nav, and I instantly have a perfect lead with all of this phenomenal background information. And all I had to do was share that one single screenshot. So I'm so excited to get this into your hands.
That was amazing. The chat was blown up. People were sending me text messages, sending me Facebook messages. They're just like, this is wild. Like, really, the notifications on my phone are just like, this is the best tool ever. Oh my gosh. Are you guys on this call? It just is awesome. The excitement is incredible. Look, I know that there's lots of questions. There's more that I have to continue on with. But before I do, I just want to see if our founder and CEO, Justin Bello-Baba, would like to come out and say a few words.
I would.
Hey.
Happy New Year. Hey, everybody. I'm Justin, founder of Nowsite. Good to see you all. I hope your year is off to a fantastic start. Ours is, as you can see. Like, this is crazy, right? Like, all of that from a screenshot, right? Like, screenshot. And by the way, if you don't know how to take a screenshot, it's the two buttons on the side of your phone at the same time. You'll ask a friend. You'll figure it out. It's super easy. Screenshot. We like, the AI looks at the screenshot. It then researches that person online, creates a contact automatically inside Nowsite, adds all of the information that it finds online about that person, analyzes their personality, and creates a custom sales plan for that person. That's amazing. I don't know, is it the most magical thing we've ever done? Maybe. I don't know. Like, that, it's incredible. And look, here's what I want to say about that. This concept is really like, welcome to 2025. Okay. This is a good example of the kind of capabilities that we are going to be introducing in the days, weeks, and months ahead. A way, like, what you're going to see from, I think, just like the AI world in general, but certainly Nowsite, is I view December 31st, 2024 as like a really important line between kind of like AI 1.0 and AI 2.0. Like you're going to see this. There's going to be a huge difference between the way that we used to interact with AI in the past, like, 9 days ago, like that, ancient history, versus the way that we're going to interact with AI in 2025 and going forward. And here's the difference. And it's actually kind of like a simple idea. In the past, okay, the old-fashioned way of interacting with AI 9 days ago, the old-fashioned way is human asks the AI to go and execute a task. Like, hey, ChatGPT, write this email for me, or, Nowsite, build this social post for me, or whatever, right? So human asking AI the assistant, okay, to go do something for me, but the direction is coming from the human. What you're going to see, and we're going to lead the way, but I think you're going to see this probably in a lot of places, is a shift from AI as assistant to AI as expert partner. Okay? Like an expert partner that may be more knowledgeable than you in their area of expertise, right? That can analyze data, that can plan, that can strategize, and that will come to you with strategic suggestions of what to do next. That is the next big trend an evolution that we see in artificial intelligence. And, our intention is to lead the way. And that is Nav. So what is this thing? It's not a feature. It's going to be the main way that you interact with every aspect of Nowsite. Right? Like, and we're scratching the surface. It's amazing, but we're just scratching the surface, right? Creating a sales plan, recommending the best next step, updating your calendar, researching your new prospects online. And yet you don't have to be friends with these people. This works for everybody. Just screenshot anybody on any social platform. Nav will go out and research them, analyze their personality, create the sales plan, right? Probably better than 99.9% of us could do on our own. So this is the future of AI, and the future of Nowsite is giving you this increasingly capable, intelligent partner, right? Think of Nav as your like expert partner that will be there to help advise, suggest, guide you to success. So it's a new way of thinking about, how we're going to work with AI. It's incredibly exciting. And yeah, I mean, we're the first to do it. We're at least the first to do it in kind of the sales and marketing space, and by a mile, in the network marketing space. And look, this is the coolest thing. I think this is what we've shown you today is one of the coolest things we've ever done, coolest things I've ever seen. And this is, I assure you, this is just the beginning. Like, we're going to be back here every week, like absolutely blowing your minds, because it's just, it is moving so fast, and so many things are possible that previously weren't. And by the way, this was not something that happened overnight, right? We started this project a year ago. We actually started it in 2023, but now we've built this foundation. We kind of saw where we thought the puck was going, right? And we built this foundation, and now we're starting to kind of like, get the benefits from it. We're all going to start to get the benefits from it. So anyway, enjoy. I know you want me to say that this is available now. It's not. It's almost like it's super close. Like I can use it in my account, but it's not quite ready for prime time, but it will be very soon. And Cheryl's going to tell you more about that. So everyone, thank you. And yeah, it's going to be a fun year, everybody.
Thank
It's
you.
going to be amazing.
Thank
Okay.
you. People are loving the insights, Justin. Thank you so much. And they're excited to see the future of what we bring and how 2025 is just a whole new year, a whole new level of capabilities of AI. Look, Justin said it's not available now. That's okay. I'll tell you exactly when Leadnave will be available. And look, it's not very far away. We're going to be launching Leadnave Thursday, January 16th. That's like 1 week away. It'll be super close. We'll all be on the edge of our seats. We'll all be waiting, but it will 1,000,000% be worth the wait, right? Selling can be simple. Selling can be super fun. The messages that I have are going to keep me smiling for days. I'm kind of screenshotting them. You guys are awesome and so excited. Selling can even be guaranteed with Nowsite Nav. We guarantee you'll sell more or your money back. This is selling made easy. Now, I have a few people who have been knocking down the door, waiting to share their testimonial about Nowsite Nav, waiting to share about their excitement for Leadnave. So we have a testimonial from a man named Melvin Crawley. He had to send in a video. So I'm going to go ahead and share it with you all right now. Just do me a favor, pay really close attention. This is absolutely incredible. The results that he has, the screenshots that he has, the fact that he follows Nav to the T, takes himself completely out of the equation and still closes the sale is incredible. Let's check it out together.
Nav is not just a game changer. It's going to revolutionize the way that people can close sales. I just used Nav to close $1 million earner top leader into my business, and I took myself completely out of the picture. As you see here, Nav gave me the perfect sales plan. I executed it and followed it to the letter. So if I can close $1 million earner who has recruited tens of thousands of people into a network marketing company using Nav, then you can use it to close your prospects. Folks, don't let another second go by that you don't have this tool in your business. It is absolutely going to revolutionize the way that we recruit and close our sales. Get Nav today.
That was awesome. Give a shout out to Melvin here in the chat. Super cool. I'm so glad that he was able to share his testimonial with you all and even say, hey, like, here's the screenshots. I followed it to the letter. I have a few others who want to just come out, maybe 30 seconds, and share a bit about their excitement for Leadnave. I know Kawan is here somewhere. Where's Kawan Mayo? We took a screenshot, used him as an example a bit earlier. I just hit the ask to unmute button. Let me see if we can get you there, Kawan.
I'm here. Hey, how y'all doing, my Nowsite family? I mean, awesome, right? So look, all I can say for this one is that this is going to make it where we can actually level the field for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, what you see even in the chat, where we get the contacts from, or do we got to source our own leads? So we got to get our own contacts, and that's probably like the biggest thing that people have an issue with, right? Like, where do I even get my leads from? And I don't want to buy junk leads. But if you already know who's the movers and shakers online, right? And then you say, okay, I already know Kawan gets money online. I already know Melvin gets money online. I already know Dominique gets money. I already know Michael. It's like, you know these people already, right? You see them every day. So if now all you had to do is say, you know what, I want to get that person, but I never knew the right thing to say. I was always scared to approach Kawan, even though I'm super approachable, but I was just scared. I just didn't think he would, answer me, right? So now you can take a screenshot of that person, upload upload it to your nav system, and then have it give you back the perfect game plan, the perfect introduction, the perfect follow-up, and now you're never going to be at the mercy of not having enough leads. Think about that, because there's over 4 billion people on Facebook alone, and we're not even talking about the other platforms. So then you take it over to the other platforms and double down, you're never going to run out of leads. Now it just becomes a sourcing situation. Every day you're just following up with your people. So for that alone, I feel it's just going to really, I don't like keep using the word game changer because, it's been overused so much, but it really is a game changer for a lot of people and most. And when they get their hands on it, I just can't wait to see how many people are just going to have success that normally was just really struggling and didn't know how to reach out and didn't know how to follow up.
You're awesome, Kawan. Thank you so much. We can feel your excitement from here. I know we had talked a bit about it earlier, and I'm so glad that you came out and shared. I do want to ask, I know, Michael Pendleton, I know you're sitting there waiting. I know you're trying to unmute. I know you wanted to share. I'm going to ask to unmute.
Hey.
There we go. Hey, Michael Pendleton.
Hey, listen, this thing is exciting because the majority of my sales come from my social media contacts. And to be able to now just take a screenshot and then have Nav tell me what to say. And like Kawan just said, especially those people that you're scared to talk to, so I can't wait to try it. So I'm excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Michael Pendleton. I really appreciate it. All right. Yes.
Yeah, I'll just clarify because I'm just seeing a bunch of these questions,
Okay.
same one over and over. Leadnave, Nav, it's all one Nav, everybody, right? Wait till you hear about social Nav, right? Oh yeah, no, I'm saying Nav is becoming the operating system for Nowsite. It will be the main way that you interact with everything. You're gonna work with Nav to build a website. You're gonna work with Nav to create a social media campaign. You're gonna work with Nav everywhere. Your expert partner guiding you to success. Okay, so one Nav includes all the Navs. Make sense?